Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today. We have a phenomenal broadcast waiting for you on here at Age of Empires Sunday Ticket Red Zone. Um, we are kicking it off with six. We have six absolute giants in the scene. We have um, Josh Roth playing as the Red Celts in the Norther place. Absolute legend. Next up, we have everyone knows him. The great Ryan Sikorsky with an I playing as the Teutons in the South. Newer to the scene, we have Colton Wendy Wendler playing as the Yellow Aztecs. He definitely has no lineage or loyalty to horses, so Aztecs it is. In the teal, we have Cobolt Colin playing as the Japanese. Old fan favorite, Andrew Gledhill as the Franks, and last but not least is me playing as the Byzantines on the out into the east. All right, now as we get started here in our Dark Age, we'll go ahead and open up this this map and see what we're working with. Oh, great! Mega random, as always we do here in Sunday Ticket Red Zone. Looks like we are playing a center island map. All the teams scattered about it, and each one gets their own private, like, backdoor island with a little bit extra wood and kind of nonsense. Oh yeah, look at that little wood. Big old wood back there. All right, so some of these teams are quite cozy. This is unfortunate. Starting position. Let's zoom in on Henry. They're very closely located to Colton. That could spell for some early confrontations, surely. And the map, my gosh, is very generous deposits of minerals all over. Lots of stone, lots of gold, good tree count, unlike some of other botched games that we won't speak about from yesterday. Looks like actually Colton may have one of the most favorable positions. Besides his if he can handle the Ryan Teutons early enough, plenty of room to expand. All right, let's check back in with Roth. His team is already off to short 5 minutes into the game, and it already has a 17 villager count. That's excellent. Thing is, the Celts will surely be trying to get to possibly move for some early aggression with his infantry in the feudal age, and then Castle Age. He should be just building as many siege equipments as he possibly can, but we'll see what he decides to do. Louis the Sixth. I do not. How is it 6 minutes in this game? Louis the Sixth has a lot of houses, doing great. Good houses, good. Oh my gosh, look at this deer. Just a blessing, huh? Well, I gotta expect also probably a castle rush from Louis straight into just spamming knights. The Frank Knights obviously are among some of the best in the league. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that was close. I thought looked like Andy was about to lose an early villager. That could have been catastrophic. Let's check in on me. going, Oh, we picked off one of Colton's Eagle Warriors. Wow, what an excellent move. That's not an amateur move right there. Cool. Haven't we checked in on?
Oh.
Cobolt has an early Dark Age dock built here. We'll see how that plays out for him. And we already took a sneak peek at the map, and now it should not be a strong. Water should not be the dominant battlefield for this particular map, but maybe if he controls all of the available fish, it could prove to be a powerful resource, surely. Oh,
Yeah.
man, there's just lots of deer in this map. My gosh, this should give a strong early food production to all who are smart enough to, wise enough to invest in that early. Wow, Dark Age mining camp. 4 villagers on gold. What is Colin cooking up over here? My gosh, this is unusual to say the least. Oh, and Louis. Oh. All right, so we have the first Dark Age or first Fuel Age rush by Andy, and quickly followed up by Colin, and now I don't know Hootsy. Okay, now everyone comes and joins into the Feudal Age. Will we see any early aggression? We have Blacksmith and a market already up by Coulton. He might be looking for an early castle rush, huh? Castle Age rush? Fast castle, as they say in the business. Looks like maybe might be almost everyone investing in the sea here. Oh, and there we go. First Castle Age. First castle from the Japanese. See what their game plan is. They have such a strong tech tree all up and down. And of course, I mean, who doesn't want a samurai? They're so cool. Some early aggression. Sure enough. Oh, let's slow this down. Let's enjoy this battle a little bit. Oh my gosh, this single knight is going to stand no chance here. But Rothe has an early army. He's pulling off that Fuel Age rush. Oh wow, so many men at arms. So many men at arms. Oh my gosh. But can he do anything with it? If he gets too close to this town center, the men at arms are not going to last long. Now he's letting one go at a time. As these knights continue to pour out, they will make short work of a few skirmishers and men at arms. This may prove to be a failed assault here. And Annie can safely ungarrison his town center, get his villagers back to work after cleaning up that sizable Fuel Age rush. Oh, and it looks like we have an early naval battle. Lots of fire galleys. Oh my gosh, and an actual fire ship. Oh, well, those fire galleys are going to stand no chance here. Colton has invested in a bit of an early navy. So we have Colton has now reached the Castle Age as well. So we have 3 clear standouts. Colin, Andy, and Colton are way ahead. Interestingly, Rothe is still at the top of the scoreboard for what that counts. even after investing in such an early failed assault. Still massing an army here. When will he make it to the Castle Age? Can't afford to wait too much longer. And let's check in on me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, great. A mill. In the middle of nowhere. Remember, just a team. Just a team. Don't worry. Surely I'm cooking up some plan. And build a middle of nowhere, walk away, let them build Andy's just going to build a forward mining camp in the middle of my base. Bold move by Joe. Let's see how that pays off. In the meantime, let's check back in Colin. He was the first to the castle age. He does have his castle up. He's already massing multiple samurai. Still only running out archers. We'll see if he upgrades to crossbowmen. We know the crossbowmen upgrade is such a power, such a force multiplier. Okay, and he's putting up a second town center. Somewhat forward, claim this stone. Smart move, good positioning for sure. Looks like he sniped a relic from the Teutons, from Ryan. Ryan's been quiet. Let's check in on Ryan. He's still in the Fuel Age as well. Who are we? Henry III? Henry III? How are we doing, Henry? Well, Henry has 56 population. Don't see much army of note. A few fire galleys. Surely it's time to advance to the Castle Age. Hopefully we'll see that coming soon. Oh my god. And Colton has not let up on the Navy. Already has war galleys. And Ryan's fire galleys will stand no chance to be cleaned up here. He may lose any hope that he had at holding any sea dominance. Check back in Colin. Colin has plenty of boats, plenty of fire galleys, probably still outclassed by those war galleys that Colton has, if they have to fight each other. But it continues to amass a modest army. Let's see here. Rothe continues to go on the offensive. Still in the Fuel Age. There's a full 82 population. Certainly some of that's military, but lots of gold miners here. He should be able to get... He has, what, 2,000 food in reserve. What are you doing, buddy? But continues to stay in the offensive navally, at least. As Andrew builds his knight army. Oh. Okay, and Colin looks like he upgraded his fire galleys. It has a sizable navy as well, but has moved to attack Ryan. So he's getting pinched on both sides. No major assaults yet, but this must feel uncomfortable to him. And Rothe continues his offensive. He's moving his dozen or so massive navy all the way around the coast. Oh, and Joe has done something. He also built some fire galleys and will be duking it out with Rothe on the high seas. Brilliant, excellent move by Joe. But still in the feudal age. That's okay. We don't need castles here on NFL Red Zone Sunday Ticket. And our high seas battles continue as Joe's navy gets mopped up. Severely outnumbered, never stood a chance. Let's check back in on Ryan. Sure enough, Ryan is getting attacked. Oh no, this could be bad news. With no... What do you have here? Ryan, what do you have? You have a knight? Yeah, a knight on that battering ram, man. The battering ram is going to... Oh, never mind. It's going to get distracted with a mining camp. But if it makes its way to your town center, this could spell very bad news. Do you have a second town center? He does not have a second town center. All his eggs are in this one basket. Ryan, you need to marshal whatever forces you have and put that ram down. There we go. This knight's finally joined back up. Let's check back in on Rothe. It looks like his offensive has petered out, and now Andy did not forget that unkindly assault from earlier and sends, looks like 8, 10 knights? 8 or 10 knights. That could be enough to destroy Roth's town center if he so chooses. Isn't that right, Hank? Oh, that's right, Todd. This is absolutely brutal for Rothe. He's fully garrisoned his town center. He can't garrison anymore, and his villagers keep getting picked off one by one. Oh my gosh. I can't watch anymore. This is just brutal. Let's see what Colton is cooking up back at home. Seems like he has halted his attack on Ryan. But oh no, oh my gosh, Ryan is being attacked by Cobolt Colin. Multiple samurai, pikemen, crossbowmen. He does have the crossbowmen. And now his villagers are getting picked off from the opposite direction. What will Ryan do? So do... Or... G... So as I was saying, Todd, Colton's continues to mass a modest force. He's going after the battering rams, and that could continue to be very profitable for him as long as Ryan cannot assemble any meaningful forces. He has multiple barracks up. Oh my gosh, and look at this. Joe finally made it to the castle age. Excellent move, very smart. Hopefully he can make use of this castle age advancement, as Andy has been very distracted attacking Rothe. But we're just not tending to our farms. And instead we have 5,000 food. 5,000 food. And 1,700 gold. What are we doing? What the fuck is this, dude? On 6,000 food? What are we doing? Okay, but we're building a siege workshop that'll surely do something. With this incredible military mind that Joe has. Let's check back in. Just quiet. Oh my gosh, the high seas continue to rage as most forces fight over them. Colin is mounting quite the offensive. And look at that. Oh no, Ryan isn't. Oh, Ryan's town center has gone down. Has he built a backup? He has built a backup town center, but it is also under attack from Cobolt Colin. This seems like collusion if I've ever seen it. If someone doesn't... Oh my gosh. And Rothe throws in the towel. Rothe, what were you doing? Amber. Also... Wait, Amber Durbiders. Amber Durbiders had a tremendous amount of food in reserves as well, but seemingly was not able to do anything with it. Unfortunate indeed. And Henry III, Sikorsky with an eye, also throws in the towel, understandably, when you get clued on so disgustingly. Sad, really. Well, we have quite the battle heating up here, as most civilizations have mobilized. Oh, and Cobolt is the first to the Imperial Age. Let's see what he can do with this advancement. Will he rush the elite samurai? Surely an early elite samurai rush will spell trouble for everyone else. I see many battering rams, lots of pikemen. See if the pikemen, if Cobolt Colin decides to attack Colton next, this may prove to be disastrous for him. As we all know, pikemen are very weak to enemy infantry. And the Aztecs have no cavalry at all. Colton's also moving forward for the gold right from underneath Cobolt Colin's nose. No, Cobolt Colin's nose. Let's check back in on Joe. What is Joe cooking up? Have any battles broken out between the imperialistic Japanese? Oh, classic. Classic. Of course the Japanese got to the Imperial Age first. But are they cooking up any offensive maneuvers? Oh. This looks like quite the force here. Maybe the majority of his force. Moving in the direction of Joe. Doesn't look good. What are you gonna do, buddy? Oh, and meanwhile, Joe is confidently building multiple siege workshops and no siege equipment whatsoever. Bold move. Let's see if it pays off. And but in parallel, he built a castle and let it almost die. But we finally got some cataphracts out. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Cataphracts, what we're talking about. These things will eat your ass. Oh, no. It seems Cobolt Colin has had enough of this Byzantinian... Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Joe is in trouble. His entire center economy is under attack. Villagers dying one after another. Joe, what are you going to do with your 6,000 food in reserves? Are you going to do anything with it at all? No, you're just going to lay there and die. That's great. Go ahead, buddy. Throw in the towel for being so fucking retarded. Don't worry, Announcer Joe is not mad about this. Meanwhile, what is Andy up to? The quietest behemoth of the bunch at this time. Looks like he's been doing quite the base building. 3 town centers. Multiple castles. They are the castle civ as well. They get a discount on their castle building. Is this a castle? They are building a forward castle into Joe's base. Brilliant. And Joe's town center is down, sure enough. And Joe's population is collapsing beneath his dick. Perhaps Cobolt Colin has shifted his attention. He's spreading his forces out to attack Andy. He cancels the castle build. Incredible. That's devastating. Oh my gosh. You need to protect those troops, dude. Meanwhile, Colton has been massing a small army. Ooh, he has elite Eagle Warriors up. Has a trebuchet. Has a light cavalry. That's illegal. Continues to expand his base. And oh my gosh, this is the biggest play probably of the entire game. The isolated lumber camp. These villagers will never be discovered. They'll never get hurt. He won't have to worry about any counter raids. He can just safely farm wood all day. Brilliant. Excellent move. It seems that Colton has all but abandoned the sea. He only has a small fleet of fire ships, but no upgrades to them whatsoever. And Cobolt sees that weakness and is going to intends to take advantage of it with his quite the fleet of mostly galleons. I struggle to see how anyone else could contest him on the high seas at this point. Oh, looks like Andy found the same wood stockpiles in the back and sent his entire army of lumberjacks after it. Now Cobolt had continued his assault from Joe right into Andy, but has petered out in the middle of his base, underneath the garrison town center. And knights, we have cavaliers coming now. The Franks are getting on a roll. Oh! Oh my gosh. He loses one of his cavaliers. Let's see, what else is how is the naval assault going? Systematically destroying houses, docks. We'll see if he can leverage this advantage into anything. Seems like all the remaining smart players have begun to take advantage of the backdoor lumber piles. As Cobolt began to reassemble any of his forces. Small force that's oh, and Joe throws in the towel. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. We have our higher and lower brackets. So officially, our high bracket will compose of Angel, Tyler, Sam, Colton, Andy, and Cobolt. We'll have to wait till next edition of NFL Red Zone Sunday Ticket Super World Series to see that mashup, but it'll surely be one of the one for the books. Back to the game at hand. All three civilizations continue to expand and take over their neighbor space. It seems that Cobolt may have one of the largest footings on the entire map. Followed by Andy. Rothe has a lot of his old structures left. If anyone with any monks wanted to come by and convert all the villagers, they could get away with it for free. Seems Cobolt's river assault is being pulled back. There's still one Colton dog left over that he could continue to destroy, but pulling back for something. Oh! Now Andy has upgraded his Nightline all the way to Paladin. It's missing a couple blacksmith upgrades, but surely one of the most powerful, probably the singular most powerful unit you can have on the entire battlefield. With that Frank's bonus HP, these are extremely formidable. If Andy can continue to pump these out, can keep his gold income up where it needs it to be, it's hard to imagine that he will not be able to kill a lot of people. Isn't that right, Hank? Yeah, that's right, Bill. Looks like Cobolt has launched an assault towards Colton. This is an exciting one here. Unfortunately, looks like he's going to get his forces trapped underneath a castle. He's going to get them picked off, trickling his forces in. We'll see if he can get anything done with his siege equipment here. Does have Arbalists. Arbalists are also a well-known huge upgrade, but obviously stands no chance for a Cavalier. And the siege equipment will fall. Cobolt seeks the high seas for revenge. Andy has quite the navy up in the north, but does not seem to be contested. Ooh, galleons. Does not seem to be the target of Cobolt. Oh my gosh. Let's speed this up, folks. Fighting breaks out in the north. Pointless. Attacking of... Cobolt's navy continues to roam the shores of Golden Shores, destroying anything he can. A few houses here and there. Probably won't be enough to pester him, though. Many forces marshaling here. Colton has champions. He's staying in the general direction. Farting in the general direction. Oh, wow. Wow, an army of champions and siege rams right behind it. As we all know, folks, siege rams, if not quickly answered, can roll through a base like cheese. Oh, and the nepotism continues. The collusion continues as Andy now sends his forces down against his own cousin. Betrayal of a century. Colin is fighting a two-front war here. Colin, what good is your navy doing for you now, buddy? What's it doing? Castle falls, pull his villagers back, but there's nowhere safe to run. Andy's forces are already in the north and continue to raid. But Andy and Colin throws in the towel, understandably. Andy was not done, is okay with the two-front war, and found an opportunity to attack Colton, though, and it's sending knights from the north. They are getting bogged down under a tower also, though. And this seems to have turned into a bit of a stalemate. And he has a forward castle, which will help protect him from any advancements. And he calls all his southern Japanese forces back to the center of the battlefield to answer Colton. Colton has so many castles built here. Andy will need to find a different path into his base to make any fast advancements, quick advancements. Andy's forces are deep into the castles. He has only capped rams, but those can also do work if he cannot get any infantry onto them. And Colton does get the infantry to the capped rams. There's no cavalry protecting them. Now Andy just has mostly light cavalry, a few paladins to back him up now, sending them in once again, but it appears he's going to try it once more to just fight under the castle. Andy, you need to let your trebuchet do some work here, buddy. Yep. And there goes his army. The few paladins in reserve, but the pikemen are gonna make short work of them. Okay. There's one more wave of troops to send in. But his trebuchet is shifted targets? You need to take this castle down, Andy. Now Colton, oh, look in the north. Looks like Colton did not give up on his navy, even despite all of Colin's Cobolt's efforts. Did not give up, and with Colin out of the way, he's cleared up all of Andy's northern navy. Check back to the south. Andy has finally broken through that one castle. But it appears his forces are finally petering out. Andy is fighting right against the population limit here. Whenever he just has too many villagers? Where is his army at? Alright, he's launched a fresh assault on Colton's base as Colton rebuilds the castle he just took down. He needs some siege equipment to take down these garrison castles. As capped ram, excellent. It's not enough. Not enough. 4, wow. Cobolt has 4 relics on his side. Perhaps that's what the team up was for. He was getting too close to a relic victory. In any case, General Colton has finally launched his counter assault, but with only elite skirmishers and some captorams. These seem like dismal odds for him. And indeed, the Franks' cavalry charges over the field. And now begins a counter assault. He's found a good path in the north away from any castles. Let's see if he can get anything done with it. He doesn't. His forces get cleaned up. And the pikemen meet the rest of the cavalry. And he has not given up on the sea. But neither has Colton as the boats continue to march forward. Seems like Andy's economy may have finally given up. We're seeing less and less paladins, while Colton has showed some reprieve. His Caprams have not. Take down the center town center and continue to take out all the other miscellaneous buildings. And Andy still has multiple other town centers and castles. It's not over yet. Andy needs to marshal some ground forces. My cat is in the way. I can't see what's going on. Isn't that right, Louis? Hank, Todd. Yeah, that's right, Jim. Seems like Colton has organized a new assault here and moves straight to the south, take out his forwardmost castle, and continue the attack. And there it is, folks. Andy, the fluent French speaker, throws in the towel. Wow, what a game! What a game! Oh boy.